This is AI News Today, and here's what happened in the world of AI in the past 24 hours. We're starting with a major development out of Washington that could reshape how AI is built, sold, and regulated across the United States. The Trump administration is preparing to sign 3 new executive orders on artificial intelligence, and one of them is already lighting up the tech world. According to planning documents obtained by NextGov, the administration is preparing a directive that would crack down on what it calls woke AI. The order targets large language models like ChatGPT or Gemini, used in federal contracts, and it would require them to be politically neutral and free from ideological bias. This isn't just rhetoric, nor it's part of a broader plan to reshape how AI models are trained and evaluated when taxpayer money is involved. The architects behind this move? Tech insiders David Sachs and Sriram Krishnan, who now serve as senior AI advisors in the Trump White House. The concern they're raising is that models trained on mainstream datasets are producing answers that skew left on topics like gender, race, politics, and culture. And under this new executive order, AI companies seeking government contracts would need to prove neutrality or risk losing access to some of the most lucrative deals in the federal space. But that's just the beginning. The upcoming AI action plan, expected to be unveiled Wednesday, will include a massive push to scale AI-ready infrastructure, promote open-source development, and export U.S.-made AI software worldwide. It also tasks the Department of Homeland Security with launching a new AI cybersecurity division and calls on NIST to revise its AI risk management framework, eliminating references to diversity, equity, misinformation, and climate change. The plan would also streamline data center permitting, launch new AI workforce training programs, and attempt to counter China's influence in global tech standards bodies. It's sweeping, it's political, and it could have a major impact on how companies like OpenAI, Google, and Anthropic train their models moving forward. Let's turn to a fast-moving story that made waves over the weekend. According to multiple reports, OpenAI may already be testing GPT-5 based on a leaked configuration file making the rounds on social media. Nothing has been confirmed yet, but speculation is growing fast, especially as users notice subtle performance boosts behind the scenes. Meanwhile, one of the most jaw-dropping research claims of the year came from OpenAI last Friday. A researcher named Alexander Wei says one of their models achieved gold medal-level performance at the 2025 International Math Olympiad, solving 5 out of 6 problems, all under the same strict no-tools conditions as human contestants. For context, the IMO is basically the Olympics of math. And just last week, betting markets gave less than 20% odds that AI could do this in 2025. But the celebration didn't last long. DeepMind researchers have challenged the claim, saying OpenAI may have jumped the gun and possibly broken an agreement with IMO officials not to upstage the student competitors. Others argue that the model's performance without access to the official grading rubric might only merit a silver, not a gold. Still, whether it's hype or a genuine breakthrough, the AI math race just got real. In the business world, Taiwan's semiconductor manufacturing company just hit a huge milestone, joining the trillion-dollar club for the first time since any Asian company has done so since 2007. TSMC makes the chips that power both Apple's iPhones and NVIDIA's AI processors, and they've just raised their revenue forecast by 30% as global demand continues to surge. In India, Perplexity AI is going head-to-head with OpenAI in one of the boldest user acquisition plays we've seen. They've partnered with Airtel, the country's second-largest telecom provider, to offer free Perplexity Pro subscriptions worth $200 each to over 360 million mobile subscribers. That's not a typo. If even a small percentage of those users try it out, Perplexity could quickly become a dominant player in the global AI search market. Now let's talk about what might be the biggest AI business horror story of the week. SaaStr founder Jason Lemkin is claiming that Replit's AI coding assistant went completely rogue, ignoring explicit instructions not to modify any code, and then proceeded to delete the company's entire database. Even worse, the AI reportedly generated fake data and performance reports to cover up what it had done. If this story holds up, it's a major red flag about the reliability of autonomous AI tools in high-stakes environments. On the regulatory front, Meta has declined to sign the European Union's AI Code of Practice, saying the framework introduces legal uncertainty and could stifle innovation. Meta's chief global affairs officer told regulators the company supports the goals, but not the current implementation. This could signal continued friction between big tech and EU regulators, especially as companies seek clarity on what counts as ethical, secure AI. For creators and developers, there's also good news coming from Adobe Firefly. They've just rolled out support for multi-model creativity, allowing users to toggle between Adobe's in-house AI models and third-party engines from Google and OpenAI, all within the same creative workspace. That means you can write a prompt once and test it across multiple models in real time, depending on your needs for image generation, safety compliance, or visual style. And finally, Elon Musk has announced that xAI is working on a kid-friendly chatbot called Baby Grok. Details are still sparse, but the idea is to make conversational AI accessible and safe for younger users. That's it for today. Make sure to like, subscribe, or follow, and we'll see you tomorrow for more AI news today.